All right, so today we're going to take a deep dive into something pretty interesting.
Yeah.
It's this article I found, and
Yeah.
it's about how we view Buddha.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think we all have this pretty, standard image
Right.
of him, peaceful, serene.
Sure.
But this article is calling him a conqueror.
Oh, wow.
It's calling him a spiritual warrior,
Okay.
which I don't know about you, but
Yeah, no, that's definitely...
it's kind of throwing me for a loop.
It's not the first thing that comes to mind
No, not at all.
when you think about the Buddha.
So I'm really curious to, dig into this and see
Yeah.
what they're talking about here.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like kind of a
Yeah.
direct challenge to, the modern
Yes.
take on spirituality.
Totally, like that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like that very kind of
Yeah.
surface level.
It's all about, comfort and
Right, exactly.
feeling good.
So very positive vibes only.
Right.
Exactly.
Maybe.
Which I don't know. I mean, there's a place for that. But, But maybe that's not the whole picture.
Maybe not the whole picture.
So this idea of Buddha as a conqueror,
Right.
does that mean actually conquering,
Yeah.
land and people?
No.
Or is it something else?
It's more about
Yeah. What is it?
conquering yourself, overcoming
Okay.
your own limitations and your
Right.
inner obstacles.
Totally an inner battle.
Yeah, exactly. It's like facing down your inner demons.
Mm-hmm.
The article actually uses this phrase, heroic spirituality.
That doesn't sound very conqueror-y.
That's a great question.
Yeah.
And that's where it gets really interesting.
Okay.
Because according to Buddhist texts,
Okay.
those 49 days that he spent meditating under the Bodhi tree
Right.
weren't just about, finding inner peace.
Okay.
They were about him battling
Oh, wow.
this, evil tempter, this
Who was that?
figure called Mara.
Mara. Okay.
And Mara, threw everything he had at Buddha
Really?
to try to break his concentration, desire, fear, doubt, even, armies of demons.
Wow, like a full-on assault.
Like a full-on spiritual battle.
Incredible.
Yeah, so it's way more intense
Yeah.
than just,
Yeah, just sitting there vibing.
Exactly.
So it's more like he's actively
Yes.
overcoming these obstacles.
Exactly. It's like a true test of
Right.
his willpower.
Okay, that makes me think of
Yeah.
those classic myths,
Yes.
like Odysseus facing all those trials
Exactly.
on his way home.
That's a great comparison.
Yeah, or Beowulf battling monsters.
Yeah.
Like those kinds of heroes.
Exact.
So it's like putting Buddha
Yeah.
in that same category.
Absolutely. The article draws a direct line
Okay.
between those classic heroes and Buddha.
Mm-hmm.
It's saying they all faced incredible challenges.
Right.
And by overcoming them,
Yeah,
they achieved a kind of divine status.
I like that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, reaching a higher level.
Exactly. It's about struggling,
Mm-hmm.
pushing your limits, and emerging transformed.
Okay, so that makes sense. But
yeah.
I'm still kind of wondering,
Sure.
where does modern spirituality fit into all this? Is it saying that, peace and acceptance are bad?
No. It's not saying that those things are bad,
Okay.
but it's suggesting that maybe we've swung too far
Okay.
in that direction.
So much focus on.
Maybe too much focus on just feeling good and avoiding discomfort.
Okay.
And it's saying that maybe real transformation often involves embracing discomfort
Okay. Interesting.
and pushing ourselves beyond our comfort zones.
So it's not about avoiding hardship.
Exactly. It's about...
It's about learning to navigate it.
Yeah, and I feel like the author is speaking from experience here.
Absolutely.
Because they talked about some
Yeah,
pretty personal struggles in this article.
They opened up about their battles with insomnia,
Wow.
substance abuse, and feeling isolated.
That's heavy.
Yeah. And what's really striking is that they view these experiences not as failures,
Okay.
but as necessary steps
Okay.
on their own path to heroic spirituality.
So they're kind of embracing those?
Yeah, they're embracing the struggle,
Yes.
and they actually say that that's what
Yeah.
ultimately helped them transform.
Okay, that's really interesting.
Yeah.
So it really changes how you think about
Mm-hmm.
meditation and stuff. It's
Yeah.
not just about
It's not just about relaxation.
yeah, chilling out. It's more about training the mind.
Okay.
Like an athlete
Gotcha.
trains their body.
It's active.
Yeah, it's about cultivating willpower and discipline.
Mm-hmm.
Those qualities that you need
Right.
to face any challenge.
Whether it's inner or outer.
Inner or outer, exactly.
And I really liked how this article ended
Oh, yeah.
with this call to action.
Mhm.
It's not just about personal transformation.
Right.
It's about
building communities.
yes,
It embraced this idea.
like a community of warriors.
Yes, exactly. Like a community that supports each other
Yeah.
in pushing their boundaries
And facing those fears.
and striving for excellence.
Right.
Not just comfort.
Yeah, because I think we can all get kind of like stuck in our comfort zones.
Absolutely.
And that's not really...
That's not where the growth happens.
That's not where the growth happens.
Right.
Yeah. So it's like challenging ourselves and challenging each other.
And supporting each other.
To be better.
To be better, exactly.
Yeah, so we started with this image of Buddha as a conqueror.
Right.
And now I feel like we're being challenged.
In a way.
To be conquerors ourselves.
To tap into our own inner conqueror.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is pretty cool when you think about it.
It is cool. I like that a lot.
It makes you rethink what it means
to
be on a spiritual path.
Yeah, it's not always about seeking comfort.
Sometimes it's about embracing those challenges.
And opportunities for growth.
Exactly.
Yeah, like that's a really good takeaway.
I think so.
So if we view Buddha's path as like a journey of conquering the self, how does that change?
That's a great question.
The way we approach our own personal struggles and spiritual journeys.
It's definitely something to think about.
Yeah, a lot to think about.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive today.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
This was really cool.
Yeah, it was great.
I feel like I learned a lot.
Me too.
All right, everyone. Until next time.
See you later.